What, you guys didn't think that I was just going to release like a little 5-10 minute montage from the flame tower but not actually talk to you about it, did you? Because who do you think I am? How long have you been here? Welcome back. I'm Claire, the Rusty Ranger. You might know me as that one tall chick with the tattoo on her face. It was good to see you this weekend. Last weekend, 2 weekends ago, if you were in Dallas. I had such a good time meeting a lot of new people, seeing old faces. We all made it. It was hot, it was amazing, it was really fun, and I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience, of course, and also look at this stuff. Like, look at the stuff that I have on the desk here that I can show off. And I might have like 1 or 2 or 3 giveaways that I'm going to be doing with Flame Tower goodies. And I just want to say, first and foremost, someone offered me an entire Hello Kitty set for the playmat that I am going to be giving away. So know that I turned down an entire Hello Kitty set for you guys, all right? So this was the playmat that I got in my Spectator bundle. And it is the one that is going to be given away. So just pay attention to that. If you don't already follow me on social media, I am the rustyranger.tcg on Instagram. Otherwise, I'm like the Rusty Ranger everywhere else. I'm going to be giving away this playmat and 2 hats. I got a Spectator kit for myself, and then I also just got an extra hat to give away to you guys that I purchased because I like ya. Yeah. As you can also see on the desk right in front of me are the other things that were included, a couple things off camera, that were included with the Spectator bundle. Okay, we have the playmat. It's gonna go off to the side here because stay. All right. I would highly recommend, if you're going to go to a tower event, pre-purchase the Spectator bundle. They did have some other items for sale at the Flame Tower. Those items being the bunny plushie, the pin. Okay, I forgot I have this camera here. You know, I'm pro. And you also could buy the hats, as I just showed ya. And you could get lanyards. You could buy all of those separately. Everything else came in the Spectator pack. As you can see, I have my little fancy Spectator badge, the Spectator bundle. So they came with the bunny, the lanyard, the badge, hat, jersey. I wear a medium. We got two caster packs. The die. Why does this look like it's not in focus? I don't like you. Not you who's watching. I don't like my phone having issues with it. We're having a complicated relationship. It's fine. You got the pin, and then you got the 2 cards. Here's a close-up of the cards. Obviously, I got this one signed by Chris. It didn't come signed. You had to do that separate. I don't know why I think I'm funny today. It's not even that funny. So let's just keep talking. Flame Aura. I love the Tower Aura cards and the Tower cards. Oh my God. The one with the little bunny. Players get the other cards that go with this. Spectators get these 2 included with their bundle. The little die. I think I showed that off already. You've seen it. You've seen it. Here's my bunny. It is number, what do we have? 228. Out of 250. That's everything that you could get in the Spectator bundle. It was really awesome. Oh, and it came in a little bag, which is super cute. It has the Flame Tower logo on it, as seen on the hat. So I really just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience and what it was like going to the Flame Tower after having gone to Water Tower. I got to go to the Water Tower. I did not get to go to Earth Tower because getting sick sucks. I did get to go to the Flame Tower. I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of a compare and contrast from a spectator's perspective. It's really not that funny, Claire. I don't know why you're laughing so much. And as I'm talking about it, I'm going to kind of open some of this stuff up, let you take a look at the products because I don't know. I just feel like I should be doing that today. That's just the way that I'm doing the video. So we're going to see what number bunny pin that we have because look at how cute she is. She's a lot of trouble. And I always like to see what I got. So these are out of 200. I haven't seen too many of these, so I'm not quite sure. And it is 148. Let's go. Hello. So she can go hang out with my little Ogwa pin from the water tower. And then maybe I would really like to get the Pink Mess plush pin. And I really want to get the Earth Tower and Aura cards. Like, I would love that. Water Tower was awesome. It was really exciting. It was something like brand new. I did not know what to expect or experience. It also was during the Frogman Festival in Ohio. So there were a giant group of people of all different types. There was a lot of extra stuff to look at, a lot of extra tables. Us on the very first day, there were speakers that we could listen to, including our very own Dee. That was just fun. There was just so much going on. Plus it was the first one. So I think for everybody, it was just new and exciting. And I just had a really great time. And if you want to know more about how I felt about the water tower, I do have a video on it. And if you're wondering more of just like how a tower event feels, you can go watch the first part of my Flame Tower video, which I posted a few days ago. I hope you guys like that video. Earth Tower I can't comment on because I wasn't there and I got to watch it from home. I was bummed because I wanted to go to every single tower event in order to be able to do the comparisons. But that's okay. Life does these things to us, and I got to do Flame Tower instead. When I tell you how impressed I was with the way that Flame Tower was put together and run, it's really good. To watch all this come together and to see the improvements and adjustments that have been made since Ohio, since New York, it's like they're taking pieces from every tournament and trying to work and figure out the best format possible. I think was a very well put together event. I enjoyed myself greatly. I want to go to as many tower events as possible, not only because it's just so much fun to be there, it's really fun to watch the tournament. I love watching people play. The energy is insane when you're there and people are playing and this piece of dog hair is out to get me. But it's insane when you're watching the tournament, and especially on the second day when it's down to the top 32 and you realize like, oh my gosh, there's like a $50,000 first prize on the line. That's kind of a big deal. And you sit there and it's really fun to watch. If you like watching the Twitch live streams, you're gonna love actually going to an event. So if you have the opportunity to, definitely take advantage. They did announce that Spirit Tower, which was supposed to take place in August, is being pushed back and rescheduled, kind of like what they had to do for Earth Tower in Wisconsin. Instead, the next tower is going to be in Point Pleasant, West Virginia during the Mothman Festival Dark Tower, coming to you soon in September. If you can go, you should go. This one's going to be a little crazy. I think it's going to remind me a little bit more of the Frogman Festival, just because the Mothman Festival is going to be going on at the same time. With the Mothman Festival going on, you know there's going to be more people there. There's going to be more stuff going on. All I've heard from people who went last year is that it was really incredible. Post in the comments, by the way, if you are going to Dark Tower or not. On top of having the lovely Texas Ted there, selling merch, there were other MetaZoo product that you could buy. There were booster boxes, there were blister packs, theme decks. If you wanted to get your hands on some cards to rip, you could. It was possible. So you had Ted there selling merch, products, extra Flame Tower goodies. We had, who else was there? I don't know. Some guy named Harley, some dude named Bailey. I feel like they were kind of lost. I feel like they'd never been to these things before, though. Didn't really know what they were doing. Some guy named Andy was there. Like, I don't know. But also, we did have some of the artists as well. We had Lily. Finally got to meet Lily in person, which was incredible. Along with Poncho and some guy named Chris. One thing that I just really fell in love with this time around, and you guys are probably going to be like, that was not what I expected her to say. Looking at people's personal collections of the cards that they get signed and sketched by the MetaZoo artists. When I went to Water Tower, I was so overwhelmed. I didn't know where to look and what to do. This time coming around to Flame Tower, I had a little bit of an idea. So I came a little bit more prepared. I pulled a few cards that I wanted to have signed or doodled on, and I was like ready to go. I know that the artists are kind of changing. The prices vary per event. So I'm not sure like what they charged, for example, to get signatures at San Diego Comic-Con, if anything. I don't really know. Per flame tower, each signature or doodle was $20. On the second day, on Sunday, you could get one of these caster packs with every doodle you had done as well. So it was I thought it was cool. It was a good opportunity for any of the players who did not have a chance to get this while they were competing. I took advantage of it because these caster packs are sick. We're gonna open them. That's why I have them out, by the way. There are 20 different caster cards. They were given out to people. Actually, Harley and I went live. If you missed it, go check out his channel. We went live for a little bit there. So hi, if you're from that, thanks for joining. Thanks for coming on over here. So we went live. Andy gave us a couple of these packs that we gave away during the event. It was really fun. Congratulations to Kesey and Callie Curls. You guys were our winners. Yes, I remembered that. Texas, just shout out to the Texas player base. It's enormous, and you guys are just amazing. Just also too, hello to everybody else who was there. We had someone else from my state there. Someone came in from Canada. We had people who came in from Florida, New York, everywhere around the world, and then some. Water Tower was sick. I loved that they had the tower event was actually in like a hotel. You could stay. So the Water Tower was at the Great Wolf Lodge. This one was at the Fairmont Dallas, in downtown Dallas, and they've got big banquet halls, and so they just rented out a huge banquet hall, and that's where the tournament took place. And if you could stay at that hotel. And for someone like me, dear MetaZoo, please keep doing that as often as you can. It makes it so easy for people who travel to be able to not have to worry about driving and parking and cars and everything else. So thank you for doing that. Seriously. Loved it. Loved that part about it. It made it really easy to just come and go and take care of yourself as you need to, which is something I want to point out. Taking care of yourself during these tournament events, whether you're a spectator, a creator, you're working, whether you're playing, please make sure you are taking care of yourselves. Make sure you're eating, make sure you're drinking. They do have water there on site. Bring a water bottle, refill it when you can. Bring snacks, especially the first day. And you forget this yourself, I think. That first day, once you get into the evening hours, players start their first games. When did it start? Around like 11 in the morning. They didn't finish the last games until about 10 p.m. Now there was a break in there for lunch, but otherwise it is intense. And that's something that I think people really underestimate when it comes to things like trading card tournaments. You know, it's not physical in terms of athleticism, sports-wise, like basketball, football, but the mental strength that you need in order to keep going through each round after round. I give casters a lot of credit. It's intense, and all of you amaze me. Just as a general tip, I would say come with snacks and everything else, because people don't think about that, and then people get wrapped up too in just not getting enough sleep or enough rest, and it will affect how you play. And when there's that much money on the line, I mean, you're going to want to take this seriously or not. I mean, do what you want. The other thing that I wanted to point out before I tear into these caster packs is we decided to put on a side event on the second day. So any other casters who were sitting around and were not participating, not part of the final 32, we had tournament happening within the tournament. We put a tournament in your tournament in your tournament. If you get that reference, you're probably too old, just like me, but it's fine. We're not actually too old. I just say that. And then I'm like, don't say that, Claire, because these messages you say to yourself, they manifest inside. That was wee woo, wasn't it? We had top 1, 2, and 3. We had casters that placed, casters that won prizing. Thank you to MetaZoo Games for doing that. We also had one of our stores step up and help put it on. They came up to me on Saturday and they were like, hey, we want to put something together. We think it would be really fun for casters to do. And I'm like, yo, I'm so here for this. And so actually I was filming a lot of content for that as well. I was walking in between both the finals and going on over to the tower event or the tower event and trying to get some footage of people playing. So I thought it was really fun because you could either just be spectating and focused on the tournament, or if you wanted to keep playing. I mean, we had tables full of people playing. I got a lot of really good feedback from people saying that they really enjoyed having that option. It's just all things to keep the community engaged. Now I want to show you guys a couple of things before I rip these caster packs. So first and foremost, the only way you got these for sure as a definite was if you bought the Spectator bundle. And then my other caster packs came from paying for my doodles and signatures on these cards, which I'm going to show you now. First and foremost, y'all know that Bunny Man is one of my favorites because he's creepy and hilarious at the same time. So Chris drew a very nice one right here for me. And then I asked him to draw me another Bunny Man on the raft, like doing kind of like a Jack and Rose situation from Titanic. Clearly, Bunny Man has no love for sharing this little floating dock, and so away with ye, just like Jack. Pancho was there. Pancho, it was so nice to meet you. It was so amazing to support your work. Got some really epic signatures by this guy. I just so happened to get one more Dim Mak shirt off of the MetaZoo Marketplace because I don't know if they still are on sale, but they were on sale at the MetaZoo Marketplace for $25. Get a t-shirt, get a random card. I got the Paisa bird, and I was like, perfect. I opened it the day before I was leaving, and I'm like, this is going to come along with me, and Pancho's going to draw on it, and that is exactly what happened, as you can see. EpicTube HD, shout out to you. He handed me this extra Turkey Day Tahoe Tessie card to get signed by Pancho. Thank you, Drew. I appreciate that. That's sick. I have been wanting to get this one doodled on by Pancho since I pulled the dang thing. Devil's Tower is one of my most favorite natural landscapes, or whatever you might believe in. I know some people think it's like a giant tree stump. That's for a different time and a different conversation. When I was a kid, you know the movie Contact? Have you watched it? If you haven't watched it, put it on your list. Watch it tonight. So my parents decided to take my siblings and I on a trip, to the Dakotas and to see some stuff. And they're like, oh, well, maybe we'll pop on over to Wyoming and check out Devil's Tower. And so then they decide to show us Contact, just a day or two before we decide to drive out there. That Potato Mountain scared me so much and terrified the living daylights out of me. You have to have seen the movie to understand. But anyway, it has been in my mind ever since. Thusly, I needed Pancho to draw on this particular card. See how that works? That's how it works. Last but not least, we have the magnificent Miss Lily. I have been looking forward to meeting Lily for so long, and I feel really lucky that I had a chance to meet her. I was just so happy I got to meet her and talk to her in person. So I asked her to do something a little special for me because you guys know how I am about rainbows, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Just look at it. Look at this Dragon of Oconto Falls that Lily made from this light aura from the UFO set. She came up with the dragon. I said, draw something that you think would look cool here, and there you have it. And this is where it comes in. Other people's collections are sick. I did not realize how many people just have binders of doodles, of pages, of doodled cards, and it is the most incredible thing. And you guys know who I am talking about. If I was talking to you and you were showing me your stuff, Allie, especially you, girl, you've been posting things on your Instagram ever since Towers. Community members, make videos showing your cards off, you guys. People need to see how cool the ideas are that you all come up with. So many of these people are coming up to me and showing me their cards, and they're like, I thought of this all by myself. I'm like, how did you even think of that? It's the coolest stuff. So keep your eyes out. I really encourage you guys to show off your collections because not everybody looks in the Discord poll channel. Start posting it on Instagram, start posting it on YouTube because look at this. Look at that. Last but not least, we have a beautiful Wahila because I'm obsessed with Wahila. We need more Wahila cards. We need a Chibi Wahila. We just need as much Wahila as possible. So thank you to Chris, Pancho, and Lily for signing my cards, for drawing on them, for making them look really, really cool, and just all around getting to chat with you guys, meet y'all in person. It was so lovely. It really was. That's the other thing. Prepare yourself to be a little bit sad after the tower events are over. They're so fun. And then you come home and you're like, But it makes it exciting and gives you something to look forward to for the next one. All right, let's rip these spectator. I'm sorry, they're not even spectator. Let's rip these caster packs. I've been waiting to do this on camera just for you guys. Someone did make a list of what you can get in these. I don't remember what it is. I took a screenshot though, so I'll post it and then it'll seem like I knew what I was talking about when I made the video. Hooray. We've got a reverse hollow unholy fire. That is card 10 out of 20. Wow, we're just going to put that there. So the one that I really want is Casey Jones, because you guys know how I feel about Casey Jones. And if you don't know how I feel about Casey Jones, you need to go back and watch the seance, one of my first seance videos. Nice. We got a reverse hollow burning effigies. As you can see, there is a fire tower. Actually, it's just a little tower in the bottom corner of the card. These are all fire cards, by the way. So there's 20 total in the set. Nice. We got one more unholy fire, reverse hollow. Trades. Anybody? You know, I told myself this was going to be a short video. Reverse hollow fireball. We got a reverse hollow burning effigies. Last but not least, rip, and Casey Jones. Oh, that's okay though. Headless coal miner, reverse hollow. Let's go. Wait, it's a full hollow. I'm so smart. Yay. Okay, so I have some trades. If you guys want to trade, hit me up. If you guys are looking for any of this stuff. Here it is. I think it's fun. I really enjoyed it. I had a wonderful time. Thank you to MetaZoo for putting on such an amazing event. I'm really looking forward to future tower events and other cons. Speaking of New York Comic Con, I'm going to repeat myself when I say, try to go to New York Comic Con. If you wanted to go to San Diego Comic Con, you thought it looked like fun, I've heard New York is going to be crazier than that. So we've got some stuff coming up. Dark Tower, New York Comic Con, my birthday, all really important things to remember, okay? There's a lot of August birthdays, by the way. And speaking of birthdays, happy 3rd birthday to MetaZoo. We're celebrating that this week. It is also our main character, Sam Sinclair's birthday, coming up on August 12th. There's a select few members of the community all have August birthdays as well, so please let us enjoy this last month of summer and stop pushing Halloween on us until we have a chance to enjoy our special day. As a Leo, I can't begin to tell you how important that is to me. And I can probably say I speak for other Leos when I say that. Yo, but for real though, I hate when people start pushing pumpkin spice and it's August 1st. Like, no, bro. August is still summertime. Okay? It's still summer. Let me enjoy. I get like 3 hot months out of the year where I live. Like, let me just enjoy it. Okay? You can have spooky cold season all you want then with your leaves. Leaves. Anyway, with that being said, thank you for joining me. My name is Claire. I am the Rusty Ranger. I will be back soon. I don't know what I'm going to do in my next video, except I do. So just stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed to me. And thanks for hanging out for this long. I did not anticipate it. I have a Tamagotchi. I gotta go. She's right here. She's bothering me. What does she want? She pooped and the doorbell's ringing. The screen is really dark in order to save the battery. That means it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. Someone is here. This little chef. My dogs are barking. That means it's time to go. Thank you for joining me. See you again next time. I don't even know. Just, I need to go.